Those storms affected several animals, including newborn squirrels that lost their homes.
Fox 17's Michael Dupre is live in studio after checking in with the Wildlife Rehab Center in Grand Rapids to see what other creatures showed up there. Michael?
Well, Janice, there was an exotic bird. We'll tell you more about that, but the majority were baby squirrels, some of them just a few weeks old. The tornado knocked them from their nests, separating them from their mothers. Fortunately, though, the people who found them calling out for help brought them to the right place.
Oh, there's a baby squirrel. There's a baby squirrel.
Dozens of baby squirrels like this one thrown from their homes during Saturday's severe weather. After the tornadoes, the Wildlife Rehab Center getting a barrage of calls.
My phone was blowing up all day Saturday.
These small faces with eyes too young to open are recovering with the help of squirrel rehabilitators.
It's sad that they got to be separated from their mom, but we do the best we can to get them, healthy and back out in the wild.
Out of the 17 squirrels brought in, 13 survived. The others too badly injured from falling from their nests.
The litters are about 4 or 5.
These babies, just weeks old, are being fed formula every 4 hours.
The black one in there is Grizzly. This one's Silky. There's Screech, the noisy one. They seem to really know that I care about them.
They will eventually switch to eating nuts and will continue rehabbing for several months before being returned to the wild.
And the best thing I do is when I open their door and watch them, get to be free.
But baby squirrels weren't the only animal rescued during the storm. This exotic bird may be a parakeet. Found on someone's porch after the tornado, the rehab center is desperately hoping to find its home.
So hopefully we can find its owners. If it was my bird, I'd be very, very upset and very worried right now.
And they gave it a nickname.
Stormy.
Stormy?
Stormy seemed appropriate. Other than tornado, we could call him Tor maybe.
Wildlife Rehab Center is a nonprofit, open 7 days a week with the help of 30 volunteers in Grand Rapids.
We do one animal at a time, and that's how we go by. What keeps us going is the ones we save.
I wouldn't trade it for anything, and to know that I've saved as many as I have who would have not had a chance without me, Peg, the support that we get from donations.
Helping those who can't help themselves, they weather any storm to save as many injured or abandoned baby animals as they can.
Donations are always welcome. If you'd like to help, the Wildlife Rehab Center is in need of food, supplies, and money to keep things going. And here's their website and number. We've also provided a link on our website, fox17online.com. And if you recognize that bird or know someone who may be the owner, the rehab is very anxious to find its home and return that bird. And you were thinking it wasn't a parakeet?
It looks like a parrot.
I was thinking so too. I'm not really sure what kind it is, but it is
missing some feathers. Can't be that many of them in West Michigan, so hopefully somebody recognized them.
Yeah, but the baby squirrels, they just take your heart away, only a few weeks old.
So good to see them getting, help at that rescue. You don't think about that. I mean, the animals that were affected, the trees toppled over.
Their homes, their way of life just changed drastically, but good to see that there's people volunteering their time to do something like this.
They're getting the help they need. Michael, thanks for that.